Sariah, what are you doing?
I'm making a list of clubs I want to check out during lunch. There's so many good ones this year.
That's true. So many options, but so little time. There's art and interest, service and STEM clubs.
Don't forget civics, culture, and identity.
We definitely need to hurry up so we can go see them all.
Great idea. Well then, let's get started. I'm Sariah.
And I'm Lily.
And welcome to Show 3, Clubs Day Edition. With college prices on the rise, the Milken Scholars Program is a good option, as scholars can receive up to $10,000 as well as a range of resources. Students may not apply without being nominated by their college counselor or a school representative. Nominations close October 7, 2025. To learn more about the Milken Scholars Program, visit the link below for more information.
This past week, there's been commotion following the commentary of Jimmy Kimmel on the assassination of Charlie Kirk and the FCC's resulting investigation. Nia is here with the latest info.
ABC recently faced pushback from both the Trump administration and the FCC regarding a controversial segment that aired on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The network has responded by temporarily suspending the show. While the suspension has since been lifted, the incident has sparked ongoing discussion about media censorship and free speech. On September 17, 2025, ABC claimed that Jimmy Kimmel Live would be suspended indefinitely. The action came after comments Jimmy Kimmel made about the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Free speech is protected in this country more than any country in the world. We protect people's rights to think and say what they want to because that is essential to having a democracy.
Kimmel had criticized what he characterized as efforts by Republicans to capitalize on the events following Kirk's death.
Censoring that freedom of speech, it instills fear. And it doesn't allow the truth to come out, and it allows the government to attain more control over the people.
So if the government steps in and says, you can't say this thing or else we will do this to you, then that is a violation of the First Amendment.
Free speech advocates like ACLU wrote statements talking about how alarming companies being coerced by the government into disciplining or suppressing speech they disagree with.
Freedom of speech plays a really important role in our society, especially as a democracy, because we need that exchange of ideas and we need people to interact with one another.
Although ABC reinstated the show after several days, affiliated groups like Nexstar and Sinclair refused to air it.
If these things keep happening incrementally, taking away rights here or there, right? Pretty soon you're not going to have a democracy.
As the debate over media responsibility and free speech intensifies, we're still feeling the ripples. Network decisions now under a national spotlight, the line between government oversight and censorship is blurred. For now, Jimmy Kimmel Live is back on the air, but the conversation is far from over. This has been Nia, now back to the anchors.
Interested in getting a gold card at graduation or access to various scholarship opportunities? The California Scholarship Federation has opened its fall applications. Applications are available in the CSF Google Classroom and will close today at 3:30. Make sure to submit your applications in order to be eligible for membership.
In California, gerrymandering has sparked debate over whether Independent Redistricting Commission truly removes politics from map drawing. With growing concerns statewide, many wonder if voters' voices are being diluted. Here's Tifanie to explore the controversy.
Thanks, anchors. In recent months, California and Texas have become the epicenter of a national battle over congressional seating. With both states moving to redraw maps mid-decade, many are asking, is this politics as usual or setting a dangerous precedent with gerrymandering in the future? Texas Republicans passed a redistricting plan this summer, creating 5 new GOP-leaning congressional districts. Civil rights groups immediately filed lawsuits arguing the map dilutes the voting power of Black and Latino communities, who make up more than half the state's population.
Yeah, I think California and Texas redistricting is going to be a big problem. I think you're going to see more and more states looking to redistrict, and it's purely based on who has control of the state right now. And for democracy, that's not a good thing. There's already a lot of voters that feel like their vote doesn't matter, and I think this is just going to make it worse.
In response, California Democrats are backing Proposition 50, a new ballot measure that would temporarily suspend the state's Independent Redistricting Commission, allowing lawmakers to redraw California's maps to offset Texas's actions.
the current battle between California and Texas does set a bad precedent. It gives effectively leeway to any other state with a majority Democrat or Republican population to redraw as fast as they can to take up as many seats as possible, and it very much spells the beginning of a type of domestic Cold War.
With gerrymandering playing out so publicly, the question is, what message does this send to voters, especially young people, about the future of democracy? As these redistricting fights unfold, experts say the stakes go far beyond California and Texas. The maps drawn today could shape American politics for the next decade. This has been Tifanie, now back to the anchors at the desk.
Fall is officially here, which means it's time for Pep Squad's 16th annual haunted house here at Arcadia High. Tickets can be purchased online or from any Pep Squad member, $10 for general admission and $12 for VIP. Purchase them before October 1st for a discount. This event is held on October 17th to 18th from 8 to 10 p.m. Happy haunting!
Arcadia High has introduced some exciting new classes this year, giving students fresh opportunities to learn and explore. Kiana checked out 3 of these courses to see what they're all about.
Thanks, anchors. I'm Kiana Gomez, and the classes I'll be exploring are cybersecurity and ethnic literature. First is cybersecurity. This class is taught by Mr. Tran.
This is cybersecurity. I'm very pleased that we have this on our school list of electives. It is a computer science course. What distinguishes it from the other computer science courses on campus is has more of a focus on learning about ways to protect yourself online, and then the students learn how to protect against those type of attacks. Really, it's teaching them how to be proactive and understand what type of threats there are out there in the cyber world.
Next is ethnic literature. This class is taught by Miss Novak.
So this is a new senior option course offered to all English students that are in the 12th grade, and it satisfies the requirement that's coming that all students at the high school have to have at least a semester of ethnic studies.
Literally, like, you're learning about America's past and other people's past, and it's like really good because just because you know something, you're not actually putting an emotion to it. It's like when you hear the stories of like racial groups facing so much prejudice, but you don't feel it because you kind of put them as like you summarize it and you think of them as a group. But in this class, you learn about so many personal stories from individuals, and it makes you like feel like their pain, and like it helps your writing like a lot because you get to actually put feeling into it.
Other classes like computer game programming, English 12 expository reading and writing, Asian and Pacific Islander American Studies, and Media Intern are now being offered as well. If you are interested in any of these classes, be sure to take them next year. This has been Kiana Gomez, and now back to the anchors in the studio.
ASB is hosting a matcha pre-order fundraiser with Depresso. Sales started on Monday, September 22nd, and last until Friday, October 3rd. Your orders will be distributed on Friday, October 10th, and orders can be placed by asking any ASB member.
Thanks, anchor.
Congratulations to Arcadia seniors Serena Guo, Sophia Ren, and Leah Wang for being named Rose Court Princess finalists. We wish you the best of luck, and make sure to tune in next week to find out the results. Now that we know what clubs we want to go to, we need to figure out how to get to them all.
I still can't choose what club I want to visit first.
Someone say club?
Sonoma, why do you have a golf club?
I love clubs.
Not that kind of club, and please don't break anything.
Oh, well, since I'm already here, let me tell you about the real clubs that score points, break records, and make the crowd go wild. That's right, Apache Sports.
All right, Sonoma, let's put the golf club down and focus on this week's scores.
Don't worry, I'll keep it on the sidelines. Now let's dive into this week's action. Speaking of diving, boys varsity water polo played Pasadena on Tuesday, and Kyle has the latest. Let's hear it from him.
Thanks, Sonoma. The energy in the pool is high and fierce today as our boys varsity water polo team faced off against the Pasadena Bulldogs. Starting with the first 2 quarters, our Apaches came out strong, shutting down Pasadena completely and ending the first quarter with a score of 7-0. However, the second quarter saw a halt in Arcadia's momentum, with number 14 scoring Arcadia's only point in the second quarter, ultimately ending the second quarter with a score of 8-3 in Arcadia's favor. Throughout the final 2 quarters, Arcadia maintained their lead as number 10 scored a point for Arcadia in the third quarter, number 7, number 14, number 21, and number 9 scoring for Arcadia in the fourth quarter. In the end, the Apaches secured their victory, ending the game with a final score of 14-5. What an exhilarating game our boys took part in. Their next game will be next Tuesday right after school against Hoover, so make sure to cheer them on. This has been Kyle Gonzales, and back to the studio with Sonoma to continue with this week's Sports Recap.
Great effort from our boys team. On Thursday, boys varsity water polo played against Burbank, winning 9-6. They also have an away tournament today at El Segundo, so be sure to wish them luck. Now we head from the pool to the courts, where our girls varsity tennis team also battled it out on their latest match against Glendale. Cessair has the highlights.
This past Thursday, our girls varsity tennis team went head-to-head with Glendale. Going against Glendale for a second time this week, they showed great determination from the start and kept the energy high throughout the game.
The Lady Apaches came out a little shaky at first, but they quickly found their rhythm. Each match was exciting and electric, with Arcadia leaving Glendale no chance to win. Throughout the match, our Apaches showed great teamwork and determination, and closed it up with a perfect final score of 18-0.
The girls' tennis team has been playing impressively so far. With their high energy, there's no doubt more wins are ahead. Check out their next game on Tuesday. This has been Cessair. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Cessair, for keeping us on the loop in tennis. Now, on top of that, they played Pasadena on Tuesday and won with a score of 18-0. On Monday, our girls' varsity golf team won their league match at the Bell, scoring a 219. Girls' varsity went up against Burbank and they won 3-0. Today they're going to play Burroughs, so make sure to check them out. We also had a football game Thursday where our Apaches played Burroughs, losing with a hard-fought score of 33-41. And speaking of big moves in sports, Dodgers star pitcher Clayton Kershaw has officially announced his retirement from baseball. Here to tell us more about this is AJ.
Thanks, Sonoma. Just last Thursday, legendary Dodgers player Clayton Kershaw announced to the public that he will be retiring from the game of baseball. His decision to leave the game after playing for nearly 18 years has left an impact on not just fans of baseball, but also the sport itself.
Clayton Kershaw has had one of the most dominant careers in MLB history, ending with the lowest career earned run average recorded in the modern era. Since being drafted in the first round of the 2006 MLB draft, Kershaw has remained loyal to the Dodgers for 18 seasons, winning 3 Cy Young Awards, 1 MVP award, and 2 World Series. The news of Kershaw's retirement has left many people talking about the announcement and what it means for both the Dodgers and baseball as a whole.
So I think that Clayton Kershaw's impact on future MLB players will be seen through, I think, just the great work that he does on and off the field. I think that he is an inspiration to so many. So I definitely think that there will be other younger players that will follow in his footsteps.
Kershaw has undeniably left an impact on the world of baseball, and his legacy will live on in the hearts of fans all over the world. This has been AJ. Back to you, Sonoma.
If any of you Apaches are interested in trying out for badminton, tryouts are coming up soon. And to help you prepare, open gym sessions are available every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the North Gym. Don't miss this opportunity to sharpen your skills before tryouts begin. This has been your Sports for the Week. I'm Sonoma, and back to you, anchors.
It's almost lunch. I don't think we're going to make it in time for clubs.
You're right. We need someone to help us get a head start. Wouldn't it be so cool if we had someone that could take us around before lunch even started?
I think I know the perfect person for this. Kai!
I'm talking. Hello? Hello? I'm talking.
Kai, we need you to help us learn about some of the clubs.
Take it away, Kai.
Yo guys, today we're out here in the Rally Court for Clubs Day. There's almost 80 different clubs, including Red Cross, Film Club, and esports. President, answer some questions about this club. So, what is the main focus of your club?
The main focus of our club is to inspire and motivate more people to run, and yeah, so we can build a community about something that we're all passionate about.
So I believe this is your second year being chartered. How do you plan to expand and develop your club?
For our second year being chartered, to expand and develop our club, I think that we want more people to join our club, and we want to cover more topics than we did last year, and yeah.
And for my final question, for the people out there, do you have any running tips?
For running tips, I think that you need to remain consistent when running, but you need to make sure that you don't overwork yourself.
Thank you very much. You know, thinking about running, it makes me a little hungry. I think you're gonna know what club we're going to next. So they're not here right now. I think we'll move on to our next club for a second. We're going to our next club, Care for Kids, and we're gonna ask them about their club. Hi. So we're here with Matthew Wang, the Vice President of Care for Kids, and he's gonna answer some questions about their club. So for our first question, what is the core mission of your club?
At Care for Kids, we really like to make a positive difference in our kids' lives, and we volunteer at our local elementary and middle schools, and we just help out at a lot of fun events.
So for new members, what experience can they gain while volunteering?
Care for Kids members can gain lots of experience in our club at our events, and they can both get leadership experience and teamwork experience, and it's just super fun. They can meet lots of awesome people and make new friends.
Okay, that's cool. And for our final question, what is your favorite part about this club?
My favorite part about Care for Kids is how fun the events are, and it feels less like a job and more like a hangout with my friends.
That's awesome. People should join. All right, we're going to the next club. We're going to the next club over here. We're here at Civil Engineering, and we're going to ask them some questions about their club. So, what does your club focus on? What does your club focus on?
So we're focused on civil engineering, and we focus on infrastructure. So we focus on building. During our meetings, we do planning. We talk about the different infrastructure that affects us in our lives.
What are the funnest things that you do in your club?
So we're planning on doing some competitions, like maybe who can build the strongest paper tower, or who can build the tallest Lego tower, and we're planning on inserting civil engineering into those fields. You know what I'm saying?
And for my final question, do you think that this club will influence our generation into this topic?
Yes, it introduces a ton of people into this really interesting field that's not talked about more, because most people focus on other fields of engineering, and civil engineering often gets overlooked, but this club helps introduce this topic, so I think it helps out.
Thank you very much. Come down to the rally court during lunch, and you can find out about all the clubs that you can join. Now, this has been Kai, now back to the anchors.
Both fight.
We didn't want to miss out on all the clubs, so we decided to head on over.
Yeah, I think we've narrowed it down to 2.
Definitely. But before that, we here at APN would like to wish a happy birthday to Miss Summers, Miss Davidson, Miss Young, Miss Stimwell, and Miss Martinez.
If you'd like to be celebrated with a birthday shout out live on the show, make sure to fill out this form below.
And to keep up with our weekly content, make sure to follow all our socials.
This has been Sariah
and Lily.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.